Hello everyone, I'm Jukka, and after the recent release of my first commercial game, Echoes of Myth, I thought it would be fun to go and record a little bit of developer let's play material of my first major project on the gaming side. And it's On the Edge that I did years and years ago during university times with a team of other people you can see on the credits. So quite a different one. So let's just get started. I'll play through it on easy difficulty. I don't think I could do any more difficult ones at this point. It's a very basic tutorial to start with. Missing sound effects. So, On the Edge, it's there's a little bit of a story, but for the most part, it's just going through 6 different levels, trying to get to the end while alive, and that's about it. Right. Well, okay. So I just picked up a second weapon in addition to my original one. I have the plasma cannon, that's the regular attack, and I have basic kinetic gun that I need to actually... Okay. Oh, right. Forget how the game works myself. There's only a single weapon slot that I need to switch between. So the keys there are actually not attack keys, but rather quick slots to switch to a new one. So I think I needed to, activate the portal here to be able to actually complete the level. So the first level is pretty simple, unless you're playing on insane difficulty, and then even the first level actually can get really, really brutal. So, to the ending portal, and immediately thrown to the second level. Here, remember it was important, need to use that kinetic weapon to clear out the mines. You can also use that as an attack. Well, failed. Let's take care of this guy. There are disappearing explosions and everything. Okay, that's quite buggy. Hear me up. This gives some additional gadget equipment. Opens the door. Let's see what we got. Ship upgrades. We have the bit of a speed boost. Weak plasma shield, but that's an active one. I don't think it was very good. Right, I remember this part. To get a bit of a boss enemy there. And it's useful to utilize the mines, the boss's way. Got a little damage done. The boss goes circuit. I think that explosion was, there goes the boss. And just went through the... Let's see. Yeah, that hit a little better. Maybe I can... I can use the kinetic gun to actually push the boss away. And now going there opened the blast doors that should enable me to actually activate the portal and exit the game. Rather the level. Upgraded dual plasma cannon. Oops. Right, I don't want to actually get these worker drones attacking me. That's entirely unnecessary and doesn't provide me anything. Now I can activate the portal from here. I could have actually just repaired a little bit on that one. navigate. Hopefully the explosions start working again. There's a few things that you can destroy, but no real point to it. Enemies doing a little bit of seppuku, that works for me. That was totally unnecessary damage. Okay, at least the explosions are working. But no, I think I'll try to restart the level. Since I took that pretty stupid damage earlier on. Yeah, let's go past that. Let the enemy take the damage. Okay. Missile boat. Strafing really is the peak strategy in this one. I don't remember what was here. I need to clear the mine again. Can't get here. I decided to take a slightly different route. And it's better to actually push these away with the kinetic gun. Really, the kinetic gun was a big design pillar for the game overall, but still you're gonna need some polish. Okay, I could get here. I think there was some gadget, mine stealth. Unfortunately, not that highly useful. I think that simply reduces the aggro range. This one required using boost to get here. To be honest, I was a total novice when it came to game design, and didn't really have a concept of game design. What the actual purpose, what the aims were. But just mostly everything in the game is just throwing something out there that, okay, this might be fun. And are the different gadgets balanced in any way or something? No, that doesn't really... Okay, that was dumb damage taken again. Maybe I can still make it through it, because I think there's only... yeah, it's just this part. In the harder difficulty levels, I remember, needed to use the gadget to hover a little bit to be able to get here, but apparently on easy that was not necessary. Level 4, I think. Yeah, this is a kind of slightly different concept. Here we need to equip the Gatling gun. So that one. Okay. That's like the big baddie of the level. It's chasing us, we can't really kill it right away. But we need to take care of it in some way. So we need to activate this console again, take control of a bot, and just get close enough to it so that we can... Is it coming? Oh yeah. It's really, really slow. Let's use the explosion against it. So now that's taken, I can actually open the portal and use this to get here. Right. This should be a little bit simpler. patch minor health boost installed. Can repair here for a little bit. Not entirely necessary to take these out, but let's do it anyway. Is there anything else here? Look at the vertical design in many of these levels. This is nice. Okay. Let's put hover. Kind of remembering that there was no, apparently no. It required some kind of trickery to get here, and I think there was, or maybe it was another way. There's a secret somewhere around here. First take care of this guy, one of the nasty enemies in the game, and then we can use the hover. No, it doesn't work. I think it required using something else, but apparently I can't even make it here. Was there anything else hidden? No, so just take the portal to the next level. And this is basically the second to last level, but it is essentially the final boss level of the game. Really switch to Gatling gun because the keys get automatically assigned. Oh, but right. I need to clear the mines, but also use them for damage, since those are casting a shield. Oops. Well, that didn't of course plan. First of the shield generators is down. There goes the second. Off, a little bit of healing. And now this security turret there is actually vulnerable to damage. Enemies spawning and getting taken out by their own security. Looks nice. Well planned. Enemies, well planned. And it's almost there. And that alerted everyone, so now significant numbers more enemies are actually spawning in. And just need to think like a Gatling gun train at this. I think that takes something like half a minute until the blast doors start opening and the final boss actually shows up. There you go. And the doors are there and you can already see the boss. It's just here to clear the last of the regular enemies. And where's the boss? There is the boss. Quite a bit of damage. Heal a little bit. There was a healing station right here. But of course can't really spend too much time there. And boss is down. Not too bad on the easy difficulty. So now we are safe to go forward. And we can use this access terminal to activate the portal. Also grab... oh, that wasn't destroyable. Just grab... I think there was a rocket launcher around here. Yeah. I think that's the last gadget of the game so far. And take the portal to the very last level. Need to open and escape via dimensional portal. So that requires first switching the cooling towers off. Why, you ask? I have no idea. I didn't really have back then either. But really it's just in the same vein as with not really thinking about the design that much. It's just what pops to mind, what seems like a cool idea, and don't care about consistency or stuff like that. Plenty of droids, just gonna work the ones that need to avoid antagonizing. Let's try the rocket launcher. Bind that to 2. Can't remember how good was it. Ah, right. Needed to enable the portal, so didn't even remember it was there. Okay, that deals some decent damage. And also we got significant range, so everyone got somewhat angry at me. So let's switch to Gatling gun. This was one of the energy platforms. Actually, that may have been basically the only one. Dimensional portal is open, and I could end the game at any point. Well, actually, the energy platform comes a little bit useful here. Yeah, significant speed up. Is there anything on this side? No, just random energy effect for reasons. Okay, that was pretty much it. So, floating in space, top-down action sci-fi shooter. Oh, of course, the game was meant to be longer than the 6 levels, but no one was really interested, and instead of just leaving it entirely unfinished, just wrap up this 6-level short version that was supposed to be introduction, but that ended up being the entire game. Missed one secret ship upgrade, but otherwise 17 minutes, and that was on the edge. It's interesting playing this. Positive angle and spin on this is I can feel myself having improved as game designer by leaps and bounds, but that just means I realize how much more way there is to actually go. Alright, you can still find this. I'll include the link in the YouTube video if you want to give this a try yourself, and also the source code is available. Obviously no further development is happening. And go and check out the newer project, Echoes of Myth. You can make a bit of a comparison yourself if you want. So, thanks for watching.